What's up, y'all? So, couple things. One is that I am allowing myself to just pause and do nothing right now. And I know I talk about that a lot in my content, but I think it's really important to pause, to really truly pause. I had a interesting night last night. I was drinking wine with my friend. I took an edible. I was very frustrated because I wanted to hang out with my guy friend. And I've been asking him for weeks. It seems like I feel like I haven't seen him in at least a month. And the situation has been frustrating, and it's forcing me, as everything else in my life has been, but it's forcing me to look within myself because it's a situation that I have no control over. I have no control over him and what he does and if he wants to hang out with me or not. And those feelings are uncomfortable, to really have to look within myself and say, like, one, this is a pattern because you have done this with men repeatedly, where you are choosing men that don't want your ass. That's the harsh reality, that show through their actions that they're really not trying to fuck with you on that level. And just figuring out what I want and having to really face myself. Like, what is it that you feel? Well, you feel rejected, you feel unwanted, all those negative feelings, and really sitting with that is causing other things to come up, things from my past, things that I have not healed and settled with. And then I'm looking at how I am working right now and all the goals that I have and what I want to achieve, and how I'm splitting my energy within all of these different things, and all of it is leading to burnout, essentially. I'm door dashing, and I'm constantly writing, and I'm recording content, and I want to read, and I want to work out, and I'm doing the steps to start this job. So there's all of these things going on at the same time. And I believe that it probably, well, one, I understand that the pressures that this world puts on you to make money, to pay your bills, to accomplish all of these goals. And I am probably, more than likely, I am looking for a person outside of me to alleviate all of those pressures and to make me feel better in the present moment. And this person is not budging. Woo! So it's just like, you have to look at yourself. The situation is forcing me to look at myself. And I was journaling, and I was talking about how I'm tired of not being chosen. For me, when I'm journaling, if I'm not going to be honest with myself, there's no point in writing and saying that truth out loud. Like, damn, Nashima, you really want to be chosen. You really want this man to choose you. You are waiting for a man to choose you. Desperate. Like, desperate. And it's coming off, and I hate that I am giving off that energy of desperation and neediness. At the same time, I don't think it's an issue with you wanting a man and wanting to be held, and wanting the relationship and all that stuff. Like, that is a beautiful thing, but I also feel like it has to come from a place of wholeness. Like I have to realize and put that truth or what it is that I am doing out there. I have to look at it, you know, and say, Nashima, you're waiting to be chosen instead of you choosing yourself. That's why you're doing all of these things outside of you and wanting all of these things because you don't feel whole. You don't feel old. You're waiting for all of these things to come into being and to accomplish all of your goals and all this stuff for you to feel wholeness instead of you feeling it right now in this moment, for you to feel the discomfort and sit with it and ask yourself why you're feeling this way, and to allow yourself to feel whole right now. Like that's the thing. And I think it's different than if you're creating from a place of wholeness, if you're doing these things for the greater good, or if you want this person in your life because you just want this person in your life and it's not coming from a place of desperation. That's different. But when you are in a place where you don't know who you are and you're desperate and you're needy and you don't feel like you can do without this person, and oh my God, I want this person to make me feel better, and I'm repelling everything because I feel like I need it. That's the thing. So I'm sitting here, I'm journaling, thinking about all this shit. I'm allowing myself to just read. I'm reading Burning Bright. This is a book I got from Five Below. Y'all know I love my Five Below books and just books in general. But it's really helping me to remember and just remember what it is that I already know. Nashima, I talk to myself like that in third person, but I talk to myself like, Nashima, you're chasing things outside of you. You're trying to live up to this standard of what the world deems as success, and you are essentially killing yourself. You are causing and choosing anxiety and stress because you are trying to keep up with everything else. And right now I'm allowing myself to detach and to sit here in my feelings, journal, read, uh I'll probably go out and DoorDash a little bit later, but just really be in the flow with what feels right to me in the moment. And that is so counter to what mainstream culture tells you or teaches you about navigating the world. You doing it from a place of peace and wholeness and stillness and flow, I feel is revolutionary when in comparison to how the world tells you to be. So I just wanted to get on here and reflect. I know I'm adding this into my YouTube content, and the things that I'm talking about, I am going to add into, or I'm writing about. So you will see them in different forms. But yeah, I'm going to go now. See y'all.